What's up, y'all? What's up? I'm your 8600 host, Con A, also known as ConNificent, for those of you who may or may not know of me out there. Before I continue with this message, viewer discretion is advised. This is just for social media and entertainment purposes only, based off public opinion of one's perspective and point of views. Not facts, I repeat, not facts, everyone. I hope everybody is enjoying their day or their night, not having any issues going on within yourself. If you are, I hope you get through whatever it is you're going through within yourself, within your personal life, your work life, your relationship life, your love life, your life as a parent. You know what I'm saying? But tonight I wanna speak to all of the grandmothers out there, man. You feel me? All of the grandmothers, like, who got kids that are grown and now they got kids now. And I want to ask y'all this question as grandmothers, because I see it often a lot. When the kids get grown, they be trying to live through their grandkids in a lot of ways. They be trying to, you know what I'm saying, spoil them, do all that types of stuff, do the stuff that they couldn't do with us when we was growing up as kids. But I'm here to let y'all grandmothers out there know, man, like, sometimes it's okay to sit back and fall back, like, and just live. Like, live your life, man. Like, you grandmothers out there, or great grandmoms out there, you guys have raised us, man. Y'all have raised us. I know y'all always coming to your kids and your grandkids rescue and aid whenever they need it, but question is, who's there for you when you are going through something? Where was everyone at when you didn't have any help raising us by yourself, or even grandfathers too? Where was everyone at when you was raising us? For real, y'all, this is like a general statement for not only just grandmothers, but for like grandparents, including grandfathers as well, man. Sometimes you gotta just live, man. Get up and go live, man. Like, quit always jumping to your kids' rescue for every little thing, man. I get it. I understand you wanna spoil your grandkids and all that, but sometimes you also have got to teach them about the ways of this world, like how y'all taught us when we was growing up. Because I understand that from a psychological and mental standpoint. You guys at the time, y'all, which are now grandparents now, at the time when y'all was raising us off survival. Now y'all was in the state of survival when y'all was raising us, and we ain't blaming y'all for that. We ain't knocking y'all for that. But I be wanna even ask all the grandmothers. I even want to ask my mama, when you gonna start living for you? Like, at this point, you can't always keep coming to your kids' rescue for every single thing. Like, man, sometimes you gonna have to let them fall and let them learn from their own mistakes and experiences and hardships and, battles going through life as a parent. You feel me? Because they'll be all right. You feel me? You ain't gotta always jump to your kids' rescue about every little thing. You ain't always gotta be there for them. You gotta let them sometimes learn and let them grow as parents and let them figure out how stuff really is as a parent. Because you gotta think, as grandmothers or grandparents or grandfathers, when you always jump into your kids' rescue for every little thing, including your grandkids, you don't realize it, but you kinda is hindering them from growing and learning and living from their own life experiences and mistakes and hardships and the whole 100 yards of being a parent. You feel me? And a lot of y'all might be offended by what I'm saying, but I always hear this all the time. It's this one lady that I work with at this hotel. I know for a fact her kids are grown, but she always want to spend time with her, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But sometimes I be wanting to tell her deep down inside, yo, you did your job. You done your job. Ain't nothing wrong with spending time with your grandson or none of your other grandkids. But to some degree, or to a certain degree, you got to learn how to start living for you. You got to learn how to live. You gotta find something outside of just being a parent or being a grandparent, man. You feel me? Do the things that you couldn't do when you was raising your kids at the time. You feel me? At the time, the lady, you was pretty much raising your kids off survival mode when you back in the days, but you ain't gotta do that no more. And it's okay to fall back, you know what I'm saying, and let your kids learn and live from their own experiences and mistakes. I know you don't want to, but that's how they gonna grow. I'm here to let y'all grandparents know that's how you gonna let your kids grow as parents, and they gonna realize the stuff that they was doing or understand where you was coming from when you was raising us. You feel me? And nowadays, so much stuff is easily accessible to y'all grandkids. You feel me? Because, you know, some people like to try to live through I wouldn't necessarily say parents, but grandparents. You know, some of you grandparents, most of you out there, really be trying to live through your grandkids because you couldn't get that experiences with us when we was growing up. But at the same time, though, you did the best you could with us when we was kids. Sometimes I be want to tell all the grandparents out there, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, man, just chill, bro. Sit back and go live, man. Live, go somewhere, go out of town somewhere. You feel me? Quit jumping to your kids' rescue and aid when they go through hard times, because at the end of the day, you gotta understand, most parents these days, when you do that as a grandparent, your kids is really not going to appreciate that stuff for real. And you technically is hindering them, and you know, from growing and learning as overall as a parent. And I understand being a parent, it don't come with no manuscript. You feel me? There's gonna be times where they may not have no help. You feel me? But all the grandparents out there, man, y'all just gotta just fall back sometimes, man. Go live, man. You done enough for everybody in the family, but when people gonna start doing stuff for you guys as grandparents, grandmothers, grandfathers, and even if the great grandmother is alive, when they gonna start doing stuff for her or for him? Who gonna start looking out for you? Who gonna start checking up on you? You check up on the grandkids and your kids or your kids almost every other week or day or two. But I feel like when grandparents do that, you feel a complete, it's like a empty void that you were missing. But at the same time, you're not realizing your job is done. It's time for you to go live. It's time for you to do things that you couldn't do for real. You ain't always gotta be at our rescue whenever we effing up as parents. That's our job, for us to try to learn from our own mistakes as parents, or even as maybe step parents or something like that, etc., etc. The whole 100 yards. You feel me? And I think about this video. That's why I have to make this video, because a lot of grandparents nowadays, I be seeing that stuff too often. I even be seeing it at my job when the lady be talking about when she's off, she want to spend time working. I get that, but you need to go live for yourself, okay? You did your job, all right? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? But at the same time, too, and you know, most grandparents be trying to also spoil their kids, but at the same time, that's cool and everything, but I also believe that you need to give them something that you really couldn't really do with us growing up, and now you have all this wisdom and knowledge to impute and input into your grandkids' mindset. I feel like you should give that wisdom that you've learned from your overall experiences as a parent to now being a grandparent, and pass that over down to your grandkids, because materialistic stuff you can't buy knowledge. You can't buy wisdom. Materialistic stuff is like you making up for the stuff that you couldn't do with us through them. It's like you living through them. You can't live through them. If you're gonna live through them, give them knowledge, wisdom, information. Give them the things. Give them that mental and that spiritual intelligence and wisdom and intellect that you couldn't really give us, because at the time when you was raising us, you was raising us off of survival. That's all I gotta say. Just hear me out, y'all. Y'all take care, and I'm out.